Hello, all. Thank you for stopping by Elizabeth Tarot. This is Elizabeth herself. As you venture into your day, I like to look into the messages for you. What is coming up here? I already shuffled the gratitude list. It's asking you, hey, you know what? You need to save for your future. Right now, we're probably thinking, oh, it's not important, Elizabeth. But yes, it is. Because every time you receive your paycheck throughout the year, I don't know what age you are, what stage in life you are, but it's never, never, never too late to save. Because the older you, when you get ready to retire, it's going to do a good deed for you. Get yourself 20%, 10%, 5% even, and invest those. Okay. Throughout the day, you have a gratitude list. First of all, you are up and at work or up and run the business, taking care of the family, children. You are alive. That is one of the greatest blessing right there. So that's your list of gratitude. Also, throughout the day, we know we all have struggling in life. Certain thing may not come to the term where you want it to be. But really, out of all of the day, might be one or two that is not go accordingly as you expected. However, that is still abundant. Ensure careful when you shout out to the universe and angels and the higher source, because something that you even think or saying out loud, the universe can hear it. But if you constantly do a negative day in and day out, you never thought that is what you wanted. In turn, whatever you think, whatever you said to the higher source or to God and universe, it's like your prayer. So if your prayer and the God hear positive, in the long run, that is going to be your reward of your, become the reality. But if you constantly be negative and the God, the higher source thought that is what you wanted. So ensure, be careful the way we shout out our abundant, even tiny little thought of negative, it will take over our day. So that is what I see from the Angel of Abundance. I like to pull at least one from the Journey by Hay House here. Go slow and take your time. Why is it require us to go slow and take our time? That's requiring us to pay attention and know where you are and overall enjoy the scenery. Imagine when you're driving really fast, you are not going to see things. But if you go by speed limit and look around while you drive, your eyes swing back and forth, left and right, go straight, you acknowledge whatever's around you. Enjoy the scenery and take your time. Also, when you go slow, you don't make a quick decision or in a hurry. You did your thoroughly decision given. Okay, so ensure you practice those. I like to do a Moonology here. The message from Moonology. I have this deck for quite a while and claim this abundant now. Everyone claim it. Write it down in the comment. You claim your abundance. You claim you have the list of the abundant and said that you are willing to save whatever percentage is. Claim it. Write it down into the chat. Elizabeth is probably one of the nicest tarot reader that you will ever met. So don't be afraid. Throw down your comment. I would love to see it. And also claim your journey. Slow and take your time so you can enjoy it. Now the message from the Moonologist said, oh my goodness, breathe through the tension. See that? We all have our temper. We have our nicest and not nicest within ourselves. Sometimes our colleague, our friends, our family member, even our spouse will trigger our mood. The energy said, breathe, counting 1 and 2 and 3 before you even respond. Because really, whatever else that you spit out from your mouth, someone else heard it. Even with the apology, yeah, they may accepting it, but the word is already heard. See that? So breathe through your tension. If you have to count to 100, do it. Okay, so claim it. Breathe to your tension, counting 1001, 1002, 1003. If you need more, go more. Okay, so claim that blessing. You have that within you. You have a free will to make anything happen. It takes really deep into your situation. Okay, and use your own highest good, your intellect, your intuition, combined with your free will to do so. Claim it, everyone. Chat, thrown into the chat. All right. Now, just remember that I am Elizabeth, the messenger. So I see the message, I translate how it's coming along. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do what you need to know, what you may not see coming, and what action are you going to take. All right. Okay. So, universe, please provide us with the messages. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? I'm going to pulling the page of one, something offering you there. What you need to know, I'm going to do. Two, the Eight of Swords. Okay, make your wrist to go into where you need to see. What you may not be able to see, you have Five of Wands. What you may not be able to see, you have the King of Wands. So we have a lot of Wands coming into your reading right now. What action you need to take? I got 3 actions, so it's dropped down. So I'm just going to take them all. You have the Eagle, which is the devil. You have 7 of Wands and the Awakening, the Hangman upside down. All right, so let's take a look at them together here. So first you have what you need to know. You have Page of Wands. Okay, Page of Wands is offering some opportunity for you. Now, one representing the energies of Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. It belongs to the suit of fire. When you lit the fire, when you got to start and get going, it's going to be going. It's going to burn, 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 burn. Meaning your action, your momentum is going to get going. Okay, your career, your life purpose could be your passion, something that you wanted to achieve. Something could be a business, could be the put something into the action. Perhaps start business now, perhaps start a career now. Okay, some desire that you want to get that going. Energies of Page of Wands is a young energy. Could be the younger you, the accepting the opportunity, meaning you really don't have the experience. But the energy said, accept the job. Accept the job and learn to do it later. Okay, so your enthusiasm, you are kind of impatient, you get anxious and itchy, try to start that project. However, because you are new, you're learning, making sure that whatever you started, make sure you complete from start to the end to get the work done. Okay, so that is going to determine how you're going to be success. So start out early, do job one time, and ensure that it's, you know, not go back and to do that 4 or 5 times. So if you have the opportunity where you can accept the opportunity job, could be the, the initiation of a relationship, your life purpose, learn to do later and take your time, start from the top to the bottom and get it completed. At the same time, it said, oh no, maybe I'm hesitant. Maybe I, you know, don't know how to go about. Maybe, yeah, that, opportunity sounds really good, but I wonder, and you hesitate to take it, to accept it, to enter the gate of the opportunity. The said Page of Swords say, well, do make a decision, use your own free will, use your own intuition. You can shout out and pray, see that, ask for the guidance, okay? And then take your time to make decision. And then enter that gate of opportunity, because really, if you only can see on the other side of the gate is beautiful, is abundant, something magnificent that you are going to go, oh my goodness, I am so glad that I make the decision to enter it. See that? Because the Eight of Swords energy, kind of get you like, oh, I don't know, kind of pulling you back. I don't want to say that you were illusion. You just hesitant. You feel like, ooh, if I enter it, I don't know it's gonna turn out good. Yes, it is. You just need to open and see it with yourself. And you need to have the confidence, because right now you have a lack of confidence to accept and move in and learn and start your beginning of that offering that you have. Could be the decision, could be some kind of a, your money, or your thought, or the idea that you want to put into it, because right now your mental clarity is not quite clear because you pulling back. Okay, so don't be afraid, take the action, go in and then learn and take one step at a time. Go slow and take your time, as the oracle message telling you or guide you. Earn that money and save your retirement. Okay, save it and start now and do that, and you are not going to be regretted. Okay, use your intellect to make the decision to go in. Don't be ashamed, because you wouldn't know in the very end. If you don't enter it, you're going to say, oh, what if? Okay, so the swords is going to give you the clarity. Use your communication if you have to, use your words if you have to communicate whoever that offering you the opportunity. What you may not see coming is you might have to put yourself out there a little bit to fight for your position, because Five of Wands coming in, or maybe some kind of conflict. Maybe people getting jealous because they know you were good about what you are doing. Could be your work, could be your um, life path, could be your, starting the business, could be the purpose, whatever you are going to go enter. Okay, so you may have to say, oh, okay, so when you present your idea and the project, could be someone in the group get jealous. They're going to say, oh, you don't know it. They're going to basically challenging you to prove yourself. And that is why Five of Wands, it said you need to put yourself out there. You may have to have a conflict, meaning like an idea conflict, the decision conflict, how to go about. Okay, so at the same sense, use your experience that you have and use what you have to, to show that you are qualified, that you are good at what you are doing. However, are you going to get into the conflict with people? Talking about attention right here, say breathe to your tension. Weigh your option carefully. Who you may choose to have a battle with, bang head with about that decision, because you're going to count to 1,001, 2, 3. If you have to count to 100, do that to cool down before you're going to say, you know what, maybe I need to stand up for myself. Maybe I need to presenting it. Okay, so choose your battle and don't escalate your tension. But you have tension, but in a kindly manner. Okay, so unless the situation is worthwhile to you, you're gonna fight like fight like eye to eyes to get your uh, position or your job that you wanted. That could be your offering something, you initiate something about the work, career, life path right here. Okay, use your experience because the king of one been there, he make things works for you already, right? So he is pretty inspirational person. That's your spirit and that's your energy. And use your role leadership and experience that you learn to go into your current job sources here. If you have to do the project, you have to speak, you have to do a demo, you have to do a mentor, do that. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Say, if I do all of this thing, guarantee that this job is going to be your, people's going to know who you are. They are not going to mess with you. Okay. So of course, on this is going to cause the criticism, but just take it in and thought about it. Don't really lash out. Okay? Don't lash out. And take on criticism, suggest, and some of those probably a good idea, because not the only you who being smart that's in the group or in this world, someone else's too. Take advantage, use their idea, use your thought to make yours. Okay, what action you have to take here? Don't be shy, stand your ground, and take the opportunity to make the decision. That is why the go slow and take your time. You have to have that confidence. You have to know that you are not stuck. You have to know that you can unleash yourself from any situation and make the choice. Okay, the choice of your work, the choice of life path, the choice of any addiction that you have. Some of you may, feel like, oh, I'm trapped. I couldn't do this. Okay, but you can use your own free will, your own intuition. Go in. That's why the angel here used the sword. Say, I'm going to use the sword of truth right here and let you know that you are not trapped and you're capable of make things work. And stand your ground. What you know is what you know. Okay, believe, and you need to have confidence and challenge in the kindly good manner and choose your battle wisely. Also, right here, choose your battle wisely. And also, 7 of 1, 2. People's gonna come right at you. People's gonna single you out. But here, you know what? Choose your battle, stand your ground, be confident, use on the expertise, experience that you have. And overall, go within thinking, think clearly. Okay, before you give a decision, before you confront someone, before you say, enough is enough. I know this, let me show you. Okay, so that is a message I have here. I hope this message resonates with you somehow. Remember to do yourself a favor by planting the seed of your abundance. Could be money, your health, your wealth, and also be positive. Be careful in what you think and how you say it, because that is going to determine your outcome. control your emotion and analyze things carefully. Okay. And yes, accept the good opportunity. Learn to go after it later. And maybe you really have to, um, show up and stand your ground. And then what yours is yours. What you know is what you know. And be confident, be a leadership, and take your time to analyze the things that going on in life. Don't have a quick temper. Okay. So that is a message. If you like the message, please claim it. Write down in the comments, say, I claim. Okay. I know it's resonate with you somehow, somewhere in your life journey today. If not, simply just let it go. It's not for you, it's for someone else. But if you truly like it, please subscribe to my channel. I would be very happy if you subscribe. And I would be really happy if you make a comment on how you feel about this reading. You find a friend in me, Elizabeth. You will say Elizabeth is the nicest tarot reader. All right, so before then, be blessed, stay blessed. I will see you in the next video. Your journey is now begin. I'll talk to you. Bye bye.